This is a response from a conversation I'm having about DMT, a drug that is being said that is natural. The brain makes it up and all the time, and um, it's found in plants. It's found everywhere. And here's the problem I see with this drug. We already kind of know that, just through the conversations, that if you are in a bad mood or having negative emotions, then while you're doing this drug, you'll enhance those negative feelings. So it's been suggested that you only take it when you're in a good mood, because then you'll enhance your good mood feelings. The problem with that is trust without a doubt you're like a computer that's developing your own belief systems, and every part of your reality is going to be based on what you believe to be true. So if you believe that in order to feel happier and get more happy feelings by taking a drug, and you actually take that drug and it makes you feel happier, then you're going to develop a belief that in order for you to feel that level of happiness, you got to take a drug. If this is a human natural drug that's being created, then why not develop a belief system that says you got the power in you to create that drug yourself? And wouldn't the goal be to learn how to create that chemical in your brain so you're feeling it all the time without taking a drug? Some of the benefits of some of these drugs that I see are: take it when you're in a bad mood, because then you'll reflect on why are you in a bad mood in the first place, and maybe when the pain is increased to that level, you end up opening up your awareness to, why am I feeling so bad, and is it worth feeling this bad about, and maybe I need to reflect on my life and change some of the beliefs I have that are creating this really, really hurtful, painful feeling that I'm creating myself. Those types of like that is scary as hell, because that would be pretty damn painful. And I've seen some videos. I'm not sure if it's the same drug, but some people are traveling the globe to go to this one country where it's not illegal to take this drug, and it is like an LSD. And um, they go there and force themselves to be in a huge level of pain, because the process of being in that pain makes them reflect on, why is my life so painful, and what do I need to wake up to that's creating this level of pain. And then they go back, and their whole lives are changed because they've developed different belief systems, and that seems to be a lot healthier. Is take a drug to make you feel worse so that you can reflect on why you're feeling bad. But if you take a drug to feel good, you're going to develop a belief system that says the only time I'm going to feel good is by taking a drug. And that's what our drug system is all about. There's this war on drugs, and it's like, okay, create enough pain that people want to take drugs to suppress the pain, but fight, our wars about taking away the painkiller and just forcing everybody to live in the pain. And it's like, the war on drugs should be, why don't we fight against the reason why we need drugs in the first place? Why not fight a war against, why is everybody in so much pain? And I don't really necessarily think it's a war. It's more like a peace, that if we go at it with a mentality that we're at war, we're end up, creating more war experiences. But it's like, we need to create a peace and loving environment with the same intensity that we do in our wars. We don't really know how to do that yet, because we're all in pain, and we can only perceive all of our actions and our decisions based on our painful, feelings. But when you are truly have, an overwhelming loving sensation, and you can do that naturally on your own, then what you do out into your world is going to create that peace and loving force that's out there. That's basically what I'm doing. I'll do some more videos on NLP programming, neuro linguistic programming, because that'll really open your eyes to how we've all become programmed to behave the way we behave. And once you see how much manipulation is going on in our world, then you can use that same technique to reverse it. And that's why I put those videos out there. This video can reprogram your brain. I use my water to help associate different belief systems, and I associate it with not feeling like my life is dealing with a lack of, but more of full of. That is basically what we're programmed to believe, is that you have a lack of happy feelings, you have a lack of prosperity, you have a lack of happiness, you have a lack of love, you have a lack of confidence, you have a lack of self-esteem, and the only way you're going to get that is with stuff. The higher bank account. You're always going to be out there chasing stuff to make you feel like you are full of everything that you're lacking, but it's like chasing your own freaking tail, because until you realize you're like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, that you had it all along, every decision that we take is going to be a wrong decision. So that's why, I kind of suggest use that water concept that I use. It kind of really keeps me in check with everything that I do. Um, the videos that I'm posting are, I mean, you can go and spend, $5,000, $10,000 to hear some of the information that I'm sharing with you, because that's what we do. Is as soon as you have new information, as soon as you see an opportunity to gain wealth, then you develop your own corporation and start taking an income from it. And I choose not to do that. I'm passing out this information free. There is a great deal of opportunity. A lot of people aren't happy. We kind of need to know how to get a little happier. There's massive opportunity in that, because people want to know that. But, you know, who are the ones that are going to be paying for this? It's like anybody that's not happy right now is not happy because they don't have money and they can't afford to pay for shit. They can't afford to pay for new information. And those that are enjoying their stuff aren't really interested in this information, because they have their stuff and they think they're happy, but they're really not happy. They're still chasing their own tails and destroying the planet at the same time. So, to conclude, be very, very careful of what belief system you want to develop in your future. To develop a belief that in order for you to feel happy, you need to take drugs, then trust without a doubt that you're going to develop a habit of constantly needing drugs, and you won't be able to experience happiness without a drug. And that's putting you in a position of less power. What you want to do is be able to control your vessel. You want to be able to control the chemicals that you make. You want to be in control of your own happiness and not let a drug or the corporate world, because let's face it, that's just another form of corporation. Is, we have a pharmaceutical world, but then we have a drug world, that's illegal and a crime. And one way or another, the same thing is being done. It don't matter. It's the same actions. It's who's going to manipulate you into what path they want you to go into. And this big awakening, is all about gaining your own power, gaining your own truth. What are you here on this planet for? It's putting you in a position of power, because once you can do that, once you can control your own emotions, your own feelings, your own path that you want to follow, you are a very, very strong human being, and nobody can touch that. And if we all as a globe ended up waking up to that, just think of how much change we could make in the world. If we all did something on our right path, if we all had control of our own emotions, if we all could create our own happiness without stuff, what kind of world would we be creating? It'd be kind of interesting. So I would stay away from drugs. Peace out.